So how's Miss Wyatt doing this morning?
Leela, right? Hey, listen, Leela, you know, we have the same name. It looks great in print. Why don't you give me a few words about Miss Wyatt, and I'll guarantee you bold-faced type. How about it? One sentence, okay? Come on. Come on.
Hey, forget her. You're Susie Wyatt's boyfriend. Hey, Cagney, can you give us an update on Susie's condition?
Yeah, does that rose mean she's feeling better?
No comment.
Come on, look, revenge was suggested as a possible motive for why she shot and killed Warren Carter.
Now, listen, how would you describe the relationship between Susie Wyatt and Wendy Carter? I mean, wasn't there still a lot of resentment and anger, jealousy? Huh? Come on.
You look very nice, Susie.
Thank you. Why did the matron tell me I could get dressed?
My psychiatric evaluation was submitted to the court. They agreed with my findings that you're suffering from stress.
You mean that I have to go to jail?
Hey there. Look at you all dressed and ready to go. That's still your favorite?
It's beautiful. But I'm afraid it doesn't belong in jail.
Neither do you. I'm here to take you home.
Just can't wait, Alec.
I'm sorry, Dad. It's gonna have to. The clinic's a madhouse.
This is urgent. It concerns your sister. I can't go into it over the phone. I'll give you all the details when you get here.
Okay. All right, I'm on my way.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Chase, please, you have to meet me at his office right away.
Were you in some kind of trouble?
Yes and no.
I don't understand that.
It's about our father. I understand you're busy at that studio, but this is very important.
Okay. I'll be over there as soon as I can.
Okay, thank you. Hurry.
Dad, what's going on? TR called me and asked me to get over here right away. I thought something happened to you.
No, I'm fine. Take it easy, you. Catch your breath.
Well, look at this. I drove the bike over here so fast I got a speeding ticket. Now, why would she make it sound that urgent if there wasn't anything
because
really...
she doesn't want Chase for a brother.
I just spoke to TR on the phone. She asked me to come over and meet her here.
Mm-hmm. Why did you let me think that she was in trouble?
Because I am. And so is our father.
We're all in trouble.
I hope this isn't what I think it is.
You never will learn, will you? You want to handle things? Well, good. Handle that.
Chase, don't get angry at him. It was my idea to get the two of you back together.
Thank you very much, TR. But you didn't force me to try this. I thought our idea was a very good one, and you persuaded me that it was the only reasonable thing to do.
No, Dad. The reasonable thing to do would be to mind your own business. This is between me and Alec. It doesn't concern you.
Well, that's where you're very wrong. Anything that tears the fabric of this family apart very much concerns me and is my business.
And mine.
Whether it's Adair McCleary or whatever. And now that I seem to have your attention, hear me. This family has lost a lot of years together, and I do not intend, nor will I allow, us to lose any more. Now, if you and your brother Alec choose to make fools out of yourself for some other purpose, that's fine. But this family is not to be toyed with, not to be abused. It is not to be taken for granted, and never to be dismissed. Is that clear?
Dad, I know what you're trying to do, but it's not going to work. We just don't trust each other anymore.
Don't stop there. Respect and love took a walk about the same time. And if you all don't mind my following in its footsteps, I got some work to do.
So do I.
No.
Bye.
If you won't listen to your father, at least listen to me.
Go ahead, I've got it.
Oh, I cannot believe you bought both dresses.
Well, I couldn't make up my mind.
Thanks. Do you realize that this little stack of goodies here represents about
6 weeks of my salary and for one evening? It's more than just an evening. It's my future with T.I. that's at stake.
Well, don't worry. Either one will turn your whole board of directors into blithering idiots.
Oh, that's attractive.
The only thing left to decide is which one you're going to wear.
Well, maybe I'll let T.R. be the tiebreaker.
Okay.
This dinner's important to me. I have to convince that board to save the prototype. It's Travis's legacy to his children.
You know, if somebody told me a couple of years ago that a prototype plane would have been this important to you, I would have laughed.
I guess both of us would have laughed. But now here it is. Travis's dream, Travis's invention. And a bluebird showed it how to fly.
How is Kentucky? Have you heard from him?
No, I haven't. But he sure is with me. Oh, I guess he's my silent partner now. Not so silent. I still hear his voice. Saying, you can do it, ma'am. You've got the brains. You've got the talent. You've got the wherewithal. Well, wherever he is, I'm sure he's all right.
Your silent partner. Kind of like Hogan.
What does that mean?
It means that you love him, but he's not a part of your future.
Probably not.
What is your future?
At this moment, to decide which dress to wear.
It's true, honey. They granted you bail.
I was about to tell you when Cagney came in. I signed your discharge papers, and you're free to go.
You heard the doctor.
Good luck, Susie.
Thank you.
Well, let's go see Jonah and Joe. Susie? Come on, honey. They're waiting for us.
I'm afraid.
That's okay. Here, take my hand. I won't let go until you tell me to.
Cagney, you don't understand.
Yes, I do. This is a big step, but you can take it. You're ready. That's why the doctor released you. Going out that door is gonna make this whole ordeal end that much sooner.
How can you say that? I killed Warren Carter. The police and the DA are going to come up with a case, and before you know it, I'll be back in jail. I'll never see my baby again.
I won't let you talk like this. Hey, look at me. I delivered our baby, didn't I? Remember how scared you were? But I was there then, and I'm here now. You can lean on me, but don't you dare give up. Promise? Atta girl.
Okay. I'm ready to leave now.
Just one thing. This could be kind of tricky. There are some reporters downstairs.
Oh, I can't go through them.
Okay, we can get a police escort.
No police.
Well, what do you want to do? Stay here?
No, I want to see my son.
Good. You think about Jonah, and you just let me do the rest. All right? One arm at a time.
Wait a minute. What are you doing?
Trust me, okay? Just trust me. This is going to work. And then I want you to take your hair and tuck it up under that.
Wait a minute, I don't understand. I thought I was here to give a statement about Susie.
Well, that was the reason for my phone call.
Well, then why are you asking me if I want my attorney present? I'm not the one going on trial.
Mrs. Carter, it's my duty to inform you that Miss Wyatt's attorney has submitted depositions from both Miss Wyatt and Mr. Cagney McCleary, alleging that you were harboring Warren Carter in your home preceding his death.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, that allegation has nothing to do with what actually happened.
Well, it could have a great deal to do with what happened, Mrs. Carter.
The defense is building its case on the theory that your husband was not only alive and living in Henderson for a long time before the shooting, but the main purpose for his coming was to kidnap his son.
Rescue! He wanted to save his son. He came to Henderson to see me and to make sure that his son was okay.
When was that?
Before the shooting.
Which shooting, Mrs. Carter?
I don't understand.
The defense believes that your husband was actually very much involved with the shooting of Miss Calvert.
That is a lie. Susie shot Justine Moore. It had nothing to do with that.
What did you mean when you said your husband came to rescue his son?
Rescue?
Yes. You also actually used the word save.
All I meant was that my husband wanted to make sure that his son knew how very much he loved him. He read about the shooting, about Susie shooting Justine in the papers, and came to Henderson to make sure that his son was all right. He was worried about him, Susie's care.
Are you saying he came to see you after the Calvert shooting?
I saw him only a few days before he was killed. I wasn't harboring a criminal. My husband was a very loving, wonderful father. Susie is the criminal.
Well, that's what we're here to determine. If you don't mind, Mrs. Carter, I'd like to take the facts as you know it on the day of your husband's death.
I went to the cabin that night because I was afraid for Jonah's safety. Susie was acting very crazy that morning. My mother and I went over to visit her at Joe Turner's. And she began yelling, screaming.
You are going out with 6 men tonight, and I haven't had a date in 6 weeks. Oh, no, make that 6 months.
Well, it's not for lack of being asked.
Oh, the lack isn't the problem.
What is?
Oh, Liza, you saw some of these guys. You know I'm depressed.
It's not that bad.
Oh, no? Well, let's see. They're all either misunderstood by their wives, obsessed with me because I remind them of their mothers. Oh, incidentally, they're all in analysis because of some woman or another. Or they're single and perfect in every way except for the adverse chemistry.
Well, I wouldn't worry about it yet. I'm
Oh?
sure Mr. Wright will come along before you
Before
become...
it's too late? Uh-huh.
Please, it is never too late.
Oh, I'm not so sure about that. You know, I've always made my career my #1 priority. Could have its price. But on the other hand, work is what I love, and that's what I'm avoiding at the moment. So I guess I better get back to the office.
Thanks for going shopping with me this morning. It was a wonderful experience.
Your evening is going to be even better. Will you call me the minute you get back from dinner?
Maybe late.
Oh, it doesn't matter. I want a full report. Every detail, including what your board members wore. Well, at least I can live an exciting life vicariously.
I'll call you.
Okay. Have fun and good luck.
Thanks. Bye. Bye.
I know it looks like we tricked you, but that's not exactly true. I am in trouble. And so is our father. He's proud of his family. He would do anything for us. You know why I know that? Because I finally started to listen to him. Yeah, that's right. My brothers taught me how to listen. Do you remember what you said? You said you can't understand someone's actions if you close yourself off. Well, you were right. I wouldn't believe that our father was a kind man because what had happened to Travis. And then I read what you wrote in Sonny's newspaper article, and I understood that I was being unfair.
This is different, TR.
He's right.
No, the only difference is that you're the ones who are angry and confused and hurt. You're both running away. Didn't you tell me that running away wouldn't solve anything? It just made matters worse. I thought I could believe you. But how am I supposed to feel when I see my brothers doing something I shouldn't?
Getting a distance from a situation isn't the same as running away from it. And even if it was, we can handle it because we're older than you are.
Why are you acting like babies? I'm sorry, I don't mean to make you angry. But you were the ones who told me that a family could do anything if they pulled together. If they gave each other the chance to show the love that was there but was sometimes covered up. What did that mean if you won't try it yourselves? You've been saying you want me to be a part of this family. Well, maybe that isn't true.
Don't say that. Don't even think that.
Then what family are you talking about? You're the ones who are splitting us up. Don't you think I'm split up enough with 2 different names and 2 different houses and 2 different homes? How could you do this to us after we finally got together?
T.R., I don't think that this is something that your brothers meant to do. It happened indirectly as a consequence of something else. Do you understand that? It's not something that they set out to do.
So what? If I feel it, they should stop. I love you both. And if you love me the way that you say you do, then you'll make up with each other. All right, you don't have to say anything to each other. Just shake hands. Do it for me, okay? Go, I know you can do it. Thank you.
I have to go. Yeah, so do I. I've got a production meeting in 10 minutes.
You go ahead. Thank you again. You think we did it?
Could be. Could be.
Then we should shake on a job well done.
Less is definitely more.
Guess what I did today?
Well, that's no fair. My secret's already out of the box.
Ooh, look at you, Mom. What a knockout. But I knew you were going shopping because you invited me to go with you, remember?
I hope you found something more exciting to do.
Exciting, wonderful, and worthwhile.
Yeah? Well, what do I have to do to get you to tell me?
Loan me your dress.
Well, we'll talk about that in a few years.
Okay. Well, what happened was I helped my brothers patch up their fight. Lloyd and I worked it out together.
Good for you.
I went to Lloyd's office because I had gotten this idea, and he thought it was good enough to try, so we did it, and we think it worked. I think it did, at least, because Chase and Alex shook hands, so we got to keep our fingers crossed.
Okay, I'll keep my fingers crossed, too.
Look at you, Mom. If I could look like that, my brothers would do anything for me.
Now, feminine wiles have to be used in moderation, which may be why I'm playing it careful with this dress. It is a little conservative.
Conservative? You're going to blow them away.
Oh, I hope I don't have to do that.
This meeting seems really important.
It certainly is. You know what? If you like this dress, look over there at the other one. Help me decide.
Well, what's to decide? Nothing could be better than the one you're wearing.
Look in the red box.
I hate to say this, but that dress you're wearing just bit the dust.
I heard a shot, then another. I ran to the cabin as fast as I could, but by the time I'd gotten there, Warren was already on the floor dying. Susie was holding the gun. No tears, no apology, because she wanted to kill my husband. That's why she fired twice. Well, now she's gotten her revenge. I guess she's glad she can blame Warren for everything she did, and he's not alive to defend himself. But you see, Warren told me what really happened before he died. All he wanted to do was hold his son. Susie went crazy. She started firing. It just isn't fair. He loved that little boy more than his own life.
Are you all right, Mrs. Carter?
Yes, I will be fine.
Would you be willing to testify what you said before a grand jury?
Grand jury?
They determine whether or not Susie Wyatt goes to trial.
Susie murdered my husband in cold blood. I'll tell the whole world if I have to.
Just tell the grand jury, Mrs. Carter.
With pleasure.
Just keep walking.
Yeah, so who wants a statement? Want a statement about Susie Wyatt? I got one for you. Susie Wyatt is great. Right? So here, take this rose. Susie doesn't need it.
Well, is the doctor going to release her?
When is she getting out? You tell us one thing, she says another. The doctor says something else.